Hello, everybody. We're back here on Call of the Wild. Hope you guys are having a good day. Let's figure out what we're gonna do. I figured today we'll just do a kind of whatever we feel like hunting type of day. So I think I'm gonna put it up to a poll. We'll kind of do different polls and see what you guys are feeling. So this will kind of decide what order we hunt things in, because I want to hunt a few different things today, but I'm not sure what order we should be doing it in. Yeah, we could definitely do a little bit more pheasants for sure. See, what would be the last thing? I got 3 options down. Thinking of what the 4th should be. Hey, Caitlin, how's it going? Hey, Steven. Oh, yeah, bison. Gotta add the bison for sure. All right, there we go. There is the poll. Be sure to vote on what you want to see us go after. Oh, this poll is bouncing all over the place. It is bouncing all over the place. I'm doing good, Caitlin. Doing good. Oh, also, guys, very good chance that tonight we might have another Golf It stream with Brobra. So that'll be fun. You guys seem to love the last one we did. I think there was like 170 of you watching us just playing golf and being silly. So we decided might have to bring back the Golf It tonight before we do something like Tarkov. So might be more streaming than normal today. I guess we'll see. Thank you, Ace. I'm glad you like it, man. Well, looks like Whitetail win and then Pronghorn are going to be second. I'll leave the poll up, and then I think what we're going to do is, after we get done with Whitetail, I'll go back to the poll and see what is voted for the most. Or I guess the second most. Maybe Hugs. I don't know. It depends. I'll have to see what KC and Brober are doing. Possible we might do that. Hold on, I gotta do something real quick. Ah, man, the little, up at the top of the screen, where the, like, current subs, recent dono, that type of stuff is, it's once again not showing properly. It's, like, clear almost. Hold on. Is there a way to restart it? There we go. I just have to refresh the cache. Now it looks normal. Why does it do that, I wonder? Well, either way, it's good now. Let's see what loadout we got going. Okay. I mean, that works. We'll keep the shotgun on us because we'll hunt pheasants later. We need a cat cam. Maybe one of these days we'll bring it back, Drawn. I mean, eventually I feel like I might set up a hand cam so you guys can see my hands and like the quick flicks and movements that I do. We will have to see, but possibly in the future we might end up doing that. Because I always see a lot of people that are asking, like, how do I hit those shots? And if I had something like that, it would make it a little bit easier to see everything in action. Hey, Speedin', how's it going, man? Got a buck right there. Hey, Kalak, how's it going, dude? All right, little whitetail. You gonna hide from me? They're gonna hide from me. They are. Oh, wait. There we go. We got one of them. Well, I guess since you guys voted for the whitetail, I probably should bring up my Great One Grinding stats sheet so I can update it whenever we get done. There we go. So currently, guys, it's been 1,100 kills since the last Great One. Hey, Nathan, how's it going? Hey, Duck. Hey, Jack. Glad you like it, L Resets. That's actually one that I made a very long time ago, and it's just been probably close to a year since I've used it. And I decided since today's stream is going to be a variety of different things, I might as well use a thumbnail that kind of represents hunting whatever. Hey, Logan, how's it going, man? Hey, Chicken, how's it going, dude? Glad you could make it. How many kills did it take for my Great One Moose? Let me see. So the first one was 820, second was 130, third was 500, and it's been almost 1,200 since my last one. No, it doesn't, Columbia. It doesn't. Even back when I was doing the stacking, I was 100% convinced that it doesn't affect anything. Because why would it, right? Why would it affect anything? I saw no differences when I tried it. If anything, it made more small ones show up. Well, that guy is gonna get away. The first bad shot of the day. Took me longer to get a bad shot than normal. I think we're getting better, guys. I think Crow's aim's getting a little bit better. It took like 4 deer to mess up a shot. Oh gosh, now it's all downhill from here. Well, one of them's for sure dead, the other is questionable. Oh, of course, Hugs. If I do, I will put it in a mount. No, that wasn't what was being asked, Casey. Somebody was asking if the act of having a Great One on your map will give you more Great Ones, and the answer is 100% no. I saw no differences when I was doing it. No differences in, like, the kill counts to get a Great One. One. 2. Oh, that's a decent buck. 3. We got at least 3. Oh, that's a 4th actually back there. We got 4 bucks here this time. Well, the answer would still be no, KC, because it wouldn't be until you kill them off that it would actually affect anything. So they'd be off of your map by the time it affected anything. Under Bishop, thank you for the 3 months, dude. Really appreciate it. It's exactly what the title said, Stars. If you look in the poll, those are the 4 species that I put up to a vote, and then Whitetail ended up winning. But we will be hunting other stuff as well. We're going to be doing all 4 that are in that poll. So most likely, from what I remember, I think Pronghorn's going to be next. I believe so, at least. I think it was ahead at one point. It might not be ahead now. Well, he's not gonna die. Yeah, because let's be honest, Caitlin. Peccary on Parquet, not great. Not great. They put them in terrible spots. That's all great ones, William. And I've killed 26,000 whitetail and 20,000 red deer at this point. Back when I had like 5 great ones, I think I had killed like sub 7,000 of each. So we've killed a lot since then. And then for moose, we've got like 2,200 kills and got 3 great ones. But moose in general seem to pop quicker than other great ones do. For a while, I got on a kick where literally great one grinding was the only thing I did. Just literally like 6 to 10 hours of nothing but great one grinding every single day. Kind of got a little bit slower now. Not really pushing for them as hard. We're still working for them off and on, but not doing the 6 to 10 hour grinding days I was. Do I have any advice for whitetail? That is a very vague question, Mason. What do you mean by like advice? There is so much to like go through. Like, is there anything in particular you want to know more about in terms of the whitetail? Where's the other deer? I only see 2 here. I don't like shooting them unless I can see all 4. Because I don't want to delete the zone. I'm going to spook them. Okay, good thing I didn't shoot. There was only 2 there. I guess the respawns have not shown up. So we don't want to shoot anything there. Calling a big piebald, hopefully. Our last 3 rares have been level 1s, so it'd be nice to get a big one. Nemo, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. How to get a great one whitetail, can you tell me? Just shoot whitetail bucks. The more you shoot, the more chances you have of getting them. From what I can tell, stuff like herd management doesn't really increase great one chances, so just the more males you're shooting, the more chances you have at great ones.
Yes, oh my gosh.
What handguns are my main ones? I use the 22 handgun the most because it's a very lightweight option for a 22. And typically I just have the 22 on me for the 22 trick. And for rude moose like this one. Yeah, that's right, run away. That moose knew that it couldn't hang with me. Thank you, Donald, I appreciate that. Level 2 mellow that scores 217.67 is next. I hope so, Zach. That'd be awesome. I'd love that. Now this zone, I know there's at least 1 doe, so we can shoot at least 1 of these bucks. Pro is moose is confirmed. Wow, Caitlin. Never heard that one before, but now I have. Thank you. Thank you for that. Now I've heard it for the first time. Oh, I see Lucky. How's it going, Lucky? Still alive and kicking after all these months. Ah, they spook. Or no. They're just traveling. Die already. Finally. Why were they traveling? That makes no sense. No, I read the super chat, Columbia. Yeah, I already read that one. I already read that super chat. Advice for great one whitetails? I mean, like I said, Mason, that's a very broad question. Like, what advice do you want? Like, are you looking for advice on how to find your zones? Are you looking for advice on, like, how to go about shooting the deer in your herds? Are you looking for advice on, like, what places to look for whitetail? What map to use? Like, what type of advice are you looking for? Because there's literally, like, 30 minutes of straight advice I could give, and so it'd be nice to know exactly what you're trying to get advice on. What aspect of Great Ones are you trying to get advice on? Because there's a lot to it. Oh, like a shot placement? Okay, like shot placement and the map to go to. Some of the better maps for whitetail are Leighton Lakes and Revontuli Coast. Those are the two most popular and considered by many to be the best for them. And then in terms of like going for heart shots, you really don't need to aim for the heart with the whitetail. What's more important is getting a double lung shot with a rifle that's powerful enough to take them down quickly. I highly recommend the M1 or the, what's it called? The 308, like I'm using right now. It drops them on the spot as long as you hit double lung. Boom. $196, $210. Another thing I recommend is always shoot the two biggest bucks out of the herd, right? That's something I've always done ever since I started doing Great One grinds is always try to get the biggest bucks. If you can't get the biggest bucks out of the herd, then go for whatever bucks will give you a good shot. Where'd the other one go? We got two here, right? Maybe I only shot one here. Guess it was only one. How many kills into the grind right now? 1,100 kills. It was left more? Well, too late now. Just a doe over there. Where's the bucks, man? Best way to get rid of hunting pressure? Just shoot animals in other parts of the map, Hugs. That's the only way to get rid of hunting pressure. You get rid of hunting pressure by creating new hunting pressure. Hunting pressure never, like, disappears. It just moves around your map as you hunt stuff. Come on, ma'am, you jumped right in front of that buck I was gonna shoot. That's just so rude. It's hard to say, Colton. They're pretty random. I've had two different red deer grinds that took over 6,000 kills. And I've also had red deer grinds that took 200 kills. So it's not exactly a predictable thing. Is the 10 mil worth buying? Yeah, I mean, it's a really good gun. The 10 mil is very good. Honestly, though, the weapon pack is... I'd say it's more worth it for the 243 that comes with it. But either way, that weapon pack is really good. The 243 single shot is a must if you want to save some space. It shows it in the top left of the screen, Love is Fake. It's 26 great ones in total. Thank you, Outdoor Ethan. I'm glad you enjoy the channel. Killed 26 diamonds, been playing for like a year. That's not bad, Colton. Ma'am? Hello there. Hey, Primetime, how's it going, dude? Hey, Donut Ben. Yeah, Combat-tastic. That would be the one that I use for, like, small game. Very, very good gun. Gosh, it's been over 200 kills since we had a diamond whitetail. Where's the diamonds, man? Smoking these whitetails. Great one this stream, calling it. I mean, it's about the kill count we normally get great ones. Our first great one that we got after stopping herd management was like 1,280 kills. Hold on, there's a spider on my monitor. One second, guys. I gotta find this spider. It hopped off as I tried to get it. Code red, he got away. I have no idea where it went. Well, guess we'll wait for him to pop out again. Freaking spiders, man. Where did we shoot the whitetail? Or did I claim them both? We might have actually claimed them both already. That threw me off. Freaking spiders, man. I hate spiders. Absolutely despise them. I know, right, Hugs? I mean, it's just a small little house spider, so it's not a big deal, but... What the? Where did these deer come from? That is so many deer that aren't normally here. Oh, they're a different herd. 100%. 100% a different herd. But from where? Where do these guys go to? These two are the normal ones that are here. Good thing he stayed long enough to get smoked. I mean, technically, everybody eats a few spiders in their sleep, Steven. So technically, everybody has ate a spider throughout their life. Crazy to think about, but yeah. I forgot the numbers, but I think on average, people eat a few spiders every single year. What are you talking about, Matt? What are you doing, dude? You come into the chat talking about, like, glitches and how you abuse them. Do you expect a warm welcome? Nobody in this community likes talking to people that cheese the game. If you didn't notice, the community is very anti-glitch abusers. I think you need to go rethink how you approach the game and also how you approach talking to people about the game. Seems like it's you that needs work. We got 3 deer here. Boom! It's 4? Thought so. I was gonna say like 4 or 5, but I couldn't remember the number, so I didn't. Boom. I've already done one, dude. I've already done one, dude 123. Nice, prime time. No diamonds or rares yet, Colin. But at the rate that we kill Whitetail, we're bound to get something. We've got a rare pretty much every stream that we've done Whitetail grinding. Nothing in that zone. What is the video name? It's literally just called Scarecrow Face Reveal. You can't yet, Mike. You gotta wait for the video to come out that talks about it. Like I've said many times, it'll be revealed in the video how to enter. We haven't even hit 99K yet, so the giveaway's not gonna be ready yet. Still nothing there. I know the poll is still up, Eric. It should allow you to vote on it. If it's not letting you vote, you might have to refresh the stream, and then it might pop up again, because it's at the top of the chat right now. Should still be there for anybody that hasn't voted, and it should still be visible for those that have voted. I just explained it, Columbia. It's not, you're not gonna know how to do it until I release the video that explains, like, how it's gonna go. As always. Oh, got you, Eric, got you. I see what you mean now. That can totally happen, Liam. At the end of the day, like, a lot of things are pretty random. There's no set kill count to get anything. So going 400, it's definitely a little bit strange to go that long. without getting a diamond or a rare, but it's not unheard of. I went 1,500 kills without a rare once. So, definitely happens. And we got a floater. Not going to worry about him. Do I hunt IRL? I do, Cutter. I haven't since I was about 18, though. I don't compare people, John. I don't compare content creators to each other. And no other content creator does either. We're not in the business of comparing ourselves to others. We're just doing our own thing, man. We just do our own thing. Possibly one of these days, Dude123. I've done one with him before, but I'd like to get another collab going with him. It was a fun time last time. Come on, Mr. Great One. Where are you? 1,100 kills since we saw your buddy. I tried to make that rhyme, but it wasn't happening. Killed back-to-back 300.6 moose last night? That's nuts, Lawson. That's crazy, dude. Out of nowhere, you had a level 3 Harlequin duck. All I had was the 22 Hornet. He was in the air and I spooked it. Oh, that's unfortunate, man. Sorry to hear that. You'll get one eventually, man. It was unbelievable. It sounds like it, man. That is crazy. I think that's on your end, Dusky. It's looking fine on mine. Internet's been doing a little bit better recently. Unbelievable. I mean, something. Oh, he turned. Oh, he's getting away. That's illegal. How have they made it not illegal to be... How have they not made it illegal to be a deer that runs away from a bullet? Like, come on. Come on, man. Unbelievable. What is with you guys and your bear puns? Driving me crazy over here. We'll workshop that one. Unbear lever bear? Unbear... oh, I'm not even gonna try. Not even gonna try, man. Why the bear puns? That's what I'm saying, man. No, we don't need a bear grind day. I gotta regain some of my sanity before I go back to bears, okay? I need to take, like, month-long breaks away from bears before I could be sane enough to go back to them. Got him! Absolutely smoked him! Woo! We got him! Yeah! Destroyed that deer. Some does over there. They're probably just wondering why all the guys are dropping next to them. I wonder what it's like being these does. They've literally lived through over 15,000 deer getting smoked next to them. That's gotta be traumatizing. Yeah, yeah, Caitlin. Your sanity is lost to the bears. I mean, I wouldn't doubt you on that. You've been hunting them a lot more than I have. And somehow you're still doing it. I don't know how you push through. It's like with the whitetail, I can go through a dry period of not getting anything and still have fun because they're actually consistent. I go to hunt the bears and it's like I don't even see any bears until like 3 hours into their drink time. It's very demotivating. That's the only reason I don't like the bear grind. If they got to their zones on time, I'd love it. I'd probably still be doing it right now if I could actually have them get to their zones on time. Blows my mind how late they are compared to other species. It's just ridiculous. If you want to check out my skills and perks, it is covered in my first episode of the Beginner's Guide playthrough, Combat-tastic. I even go into detail on why I use them, so I definitely recommend checking it out. Apple there. I've got a full video on it, Jordan. Just look up my Drop Time Great One video. What should you hunt? What's your favorite type of animal, Hunter CJ? Do you like deer? Do you like birds? Do you like bears? Do you like small game? Can't bear waiting for 100k? I know, Cold Killer. We're so close. We've been gaining like 300 every day, though, so I think we've got a good chance of hitting it very, very soon. I'd say it's only like a week away before we end up hitting 100k. Maybe a little bit more than a week, but y'all have been killing it recently. Just absolutely killing it. I believe in y'all. I believe we can get there super fast. Deer? If you like deer species, Hunter CJ, I'm going to throw you one that a lot of people don't think of. Sika deer. Go hunt some Sika deer on Tiabaroa. They are very underappreciated. Very underappreciated and very awesome species. I just kind of got over the whole red deer grind cheesy McNuggets, and the main reason is there's only like 3 or 4 rack variations and they look almost identical to each other. And there's only one fur type, so there really wasn't anything left for me to grind for with the red deer. With the whitetail, I still need the typical rack. I still need a melanistic super rare. And I still need a couple of the different 50-50 racks. Like, there's still a good amount of stuff for me to search for with the whitetail. But with red deer, I've already got everything I could want. Nice, Grayson. That's awesome. Hello, little deer. Ow. Why did that hurt so much? Little buck right there. Let's just pop that and attempt to pop this guy. Ah, no, I totally would have got in there. But I had to reload. Feels bad, man. You switched accounts and need tent tips? Oh, you need tents and need tips? I would recommend shooting red deer on Tiabaroa. They will gain you the money super quickly. And then once you've got guns like the 300 Magnum, hunting lions is really good as well. But I'd say your best bet is going to be to shoot red deer on Tiabaroa. That will gain you the money the quickest possible. How many kills into the whitetail grind? Just over 1,100 Delexes. Probably around like... I mean, we've been streaming for like 50 minutes now. Actually, a little bit less than 50 minutes. Probably like 45. I would say... probably killed about 50 today. 40 to 50 whitetail, most likely. Maybe a little bit more, actually. Probably like 60, now that I think of it. So we're at about 1,160 whitetail since the last great one. Our last great one whitetail showed up in 1,280 kills, so hopefully we're close. All of my great one grinds have been between like 1 and 2,000 for the most part, with some being less, some being more. But on average, it's 1 to 2,000 for a great one whitetail for me. So I'm hoping that we're close to this next one. And I'm hoping it'll be a typical rack. Hey Tucker, how's it going, man? We're starting off with whitetail drippy, and then we're going to move into whatever is second on the poll. Probably within 20 or 30 minutes, we'll move to the next animal. What is number 2 on the poll currently, guys? Let me check. Pronghorn. Okay, so it looks like pronghorn will be the next thing we hunt. So if you guys are voting right now, vote for stuff that isn't whitetail, because we've already done whitetail. We're on whitetail right now. So if you still haven't voted, be sure to vote for one of the other 3 animals on the poll. Are you shooting does at all, Zachary? If you're shooting does, that's why they're sometimes swapping. Because every once in a while, if you shoot a buck and a doe, they'll swap positions. And also, if you're shooting too many bucks out of a zone to the point where you only have like 1 deer left, then that'll delete the zone and turn it to a solo animal zone. There's also situations where it could be 2 groups of 3 in one zone, creating one that looks like it's a herd of 6, but it's really 2 herds of 3. That can cause them to just not respawn if you shoot all of the ones in one of them. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that can happen there. Are we doing pronghorn on Rancho? Definitely. I want to see what it's like. I've heard from a lot of people that it's kind of rough, but I want to try for myself. So we are going to do Rancho pronghorn. I don't even know what lakes they're really at. So that's going to be interesting to try and figure out what lakes. Look at that big guy right there, 215. How long till pronghorn? About 20 minutes, Rev. About 20 minutes. Also, Kill Clinton, if you're still here, are you down to play some Golf It before we do Tarkov? If you're even doing Tarkov tonight. I guess I should have asked if you're doing it first, but... would you be down to do Golf It with Brobra? I think Brobra needs some fun. Some fun to help his leg heal. What is my dream trophy non-great one? Diamond melanistic red deer, man. It's something I've wanted for ages and never got. Yeah, it'll be on stream, Johnny. It will be. There's some bucks. Come on down, buddy. It is, Nathan. It's fun. I like it. I like it more than I thought I would. I mean, I still kind of like Golf with your friends better, but Golf It's good too. Where's that nice one? There was a good buck in there. Where'd the nice one go? We just saw him. Well, since I don't see him, I guess we'll just take the best one we can find. Looks like it's gonna be these. Oh, there he is. Three shots and he's still standing. What a tank of a deer. What PC case do I have? Oh gosh, I forgot the name of it. trying to remember the name. I could check my, like, build list. Ah, that's a good deal. It's not a diamond, though. Yeah, definitely, Johnny. For sure. Couple decent deer. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Dude, the death animations sometimes when they just ragdoll like that, it's so good. Like, some of the ragdolls in Call of the Wild are just hilarious. I honestly can't wait till we can play American Marksman, though, because that game's going to have some pretty wild ragdolls from what I saw in the footage they've released. Oh, also, Johnny, have they released a release date yet for it? Have they talked about a release date at all for American Marksman? I'm really interested in seeing how that game ends up. Had to replay that fall? I know, right, man? That was something else. That deer just did a whole flip. To be honest, I don't remember what part of the deer I've had Outdoor Channel. I've had venison multiple times growing up, but it was always in like a stew, like venison stew or venison burgers or something like that. And so, like, I never really knew what part it was, what part of the deer it was. My dad always just kind of cooked it up however he was cooking it up that night, and I never asked questions. I just ate it. So, I don't know. Because I've unfortunately never actually shot a deer myself. I've had 2 opportunities and just didn't go right either time, so. Both times that I've had a chance to shoot a deer, I held off because it was not a good, reliable shot. Otsego, what have you been, what are you doing, man? You've been great in my chat every time you've been in here, and then today you're like just putting in weird messages and breaking rules. What are you doing, man? Oh, it happens, Johnny, it happens. Hey, Toxicity, it's going good, man. Solid buck over there. Oh, I forgot. This is the big one. We should have got him first. Ah, he's going down. We're good. No, Sam, unfortunately, there's just one fur type for the Great One Red Deer, which I really feel like was a bad idea on their part. They should have given it at least 2 variations, so we would have variety. It would give more replayability to the Great One Red Deer if they added more variations to the fur. No, Jordan, there is no trick to not have hunting pressure. Hunting pressure will always happen. You can reduce the amount of hunting pressure by using stands. And if you want to get hunting pressure to go away from a specific area, just hunt somewhere else for a little bit. When you shoot animals in other areas, it will remove hunting pressure in the places that you have hunting pressure. I'd love to, Colton. I would love to. I've just been trying to figure out how to get a hold of him. I believe the only way to get a hold of Kendall is through his email. And, I don't know if he would be able to even see the message. Because I imagine with a channel of his size, he probably gets hundreds of emails every day. Yeah, bows do reduce hunting pressure as well. I always forget about that, to be honest. Oh. Dude, he just darted out of the way. Oh, that poor thing. Never gets old. Running drop shots are always so satisfying. What map should you hunt? I would say... What's your favorite type of animal, Steven? What is your favorite kind of animal in Call of the Wild? Do you like deer? Do you like small game? Do you like big game? Do you like birds? Went to 10 different watering holes for red deer. Drinking time was 6 to 10, and yet I didn't find one red deer at all those drinking places. I don't understand this game. They can sometimes be late, Juice. So sometimes if you've got, if you know where some zones are, right? Like if you've got some need zones discovered, sometimes it will take the animals, you know, an hour or two of in-game time to actually make it to their zone. So sometimes it's worth it to check the zone a few times during the drink time. Because they're not always there instantly. Sometimes it does take them time to arrive. And with some species like black bear, it can take like 3 hours of in-game time. But typically with red deer, it's like 1 to 2 hours of in-game time, and then they start showing up. Bison? Or buffalo? I got an idea. Hunt Silver Ridge Peaks then, Steven. They've got a really good population of plains bison. Yeah, I think that could be fun for sure, man. I think that could be fun, Love is Fake. I think that could be fun. Gotcha, Juice. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Like, for example, you'll see right here, these whitetail are not at the zone. They're most likely traveling from their previous zone to this zone right here. And so I don't see them at the zone currently. There's a couple tricks you can do to get them to show up. One thing you can do is you can try going to the main menu and then entering back in. Sometimes it will put them in their zone when you do that. Let's see if it did it this time for us. It doesn't always work. Yeah, like right here, you see that didn't work. If you have the extra money to do so, sometimes resetting the time will get them into their zone. Just like that. I have noticed that animals are more likely to be in their zone when you reset the time if you're within render while you're resetting the time. So if you have a tent at a zone, sometimes resetting the time will immediately put some of the deer in the zone. Beautiful. What is the rarest super rare? I mean, it would have to be diamond albino quail. The chances of getting that are like virtually nothing. It's such a minuscule chance of it ever happening. To be honest, it's probably less chances than the chance of getting a rare fur type great one. Do you recommend putting tents at every drinking place? Not every drinking place. So, in most cases, your map will have, you know, 30, 40, 50, 60 different zones for whatever species it is. Depending on the species, it'll be a different number. But, for example, for whitetail, I've got 70 drink zones for whitetail spread throughout the entire left half of Layton Lakes. Obviously, I can't put a tent at every drink zone because you can only have 16 tents per map. So what I've done instead is I've put it at my best zones, my favorite zones, where I always have reliable respawns. Like, for example, this lake right here, I know for a fact that no matter how many times I shoot these bucks, I will get back all of the respawns from them. They'll always respawn here in the same area. And so what I try to do is I just hunt the herds, and if I see a herd not get its respawns after, you know, a few runs, then I kind of cross it off as a zone to use because it's not reliable. I would just put your tents at your favorite zones, the ones where you see the respawns coming back to consistently. If you have a zone where like it's always loaded with deer no matter how much you hunt it, that's a type of zone you want to put a tent at. Typically, you'll want to put the tent about 200 meters away from them. What is the most common super rare? Let me think. I mean, no super rare is common. All super rares are very difficult to get. I'd say... I don't know. I don't even know if there's such thing as a most common super rare. They're all just crazy rare. Yeah, Juice. And I feel like sometimes it can give like a... What's the word? Like false expectations of the game, seeing somebody that, like myself, who's put in hundreds of hours into this grind alone. It can definitely put some unrealistic expectations out, right? This, what we're seeing right now with my whitetail, this is probably over 1,000 hours worth of gameplay. Probably close to 1,000. I don't think it would be over 1,000, but we have spent like 14,000 whitetail kills on this grind alone ever since we started grinding for the Great One here on Layton. We've killed about 14,000 whitetail. So this is very far into the grind. This is like a super end game setup. It'll take a while to get here. It took me hundreds of hours to find all my zones, to figure out which ones were going to be the best zones to continue grinding. It took a long time. It's definitely something that does take a lot of time out of your day if you want to get it to this point. But I can tell you after, you know, 50, 60 hours, you'll start to get an idea of like which zones you have that are reliable zones to hunt. Biggest thing is, you know, just search for zones. More zones you find, more options you'll have to choose from. Oh yeah, that's understandable, Juice. I think at the end of the day, the thing that you have to remember is it is a hunting game, right? So there is going to be a lot of patience involved with finding and learning stuff out about the game. I actually do have a beginner series where I go through like all the leveling tips, the tips and tricks and stuff that will help you leveling up and getting used to the game. So if you want to, I would recommend checking that out. It has a lot of information packed into it. Should be able to find it just by typing in Scarecrow Beginner's Guide Playthrough, and it should bring it up. Well, that's a shotgun. That's not what we're using. Blaze, you don't need to try and do the rules. Let the moderators do that. I don't need you trying to tell the mods or trying to tell people to follow the rules. You're not one of the moderators. Let the moderators handle it. Not really, Hunter 48. You missed like a 236 whitetail. That's been our biggest buck so far. Trying to get a big male to show up, but nothing so far. What if the next map is a rainforest or jungle map with a Great One monkey? That would be hilarious, Cheesy. That'd be awesome. What if it's just like a little chimpanzee? Like the tiniest little chimpanzee, and that's the Great One. It'd be adorable. I'd be afraid to shoot it. I'd feel bad. I don't think they would do that, though. I think if they were ever to add in a type of monkey species, it would probably be, I don't know, like a baboon? Because I believe baboons are huntable in Africa, if I'm not mistaken. I think they are. I know Ultimate Hunting is adding them. But to be honest, I don't know if EW would ever do that. They tend to stay away from stuff that's kind of like, I guess, less commonly hunted. And any type of species that could be controversial, they tend to stay away from as well. No, they do, John. Neck shots give you full harvest. The neck bone counts as a vital organ. Do I prefer Way of the Hunter's Lodges or Call of the Wild? If I had to pick between the two, definitely Call of the Wild because there's more space to put animals. And it's not like connected to the map. Oh, he moved. Well, he's gonna die. Not very quickly, though. Ooh, dropped him. Yeah, right, Beast. We're shooting Whitetail right now. No, spine shots do not give you full harvest. Spine shots will, they count as a non-vital organ. They did that to kind of reduce the amount of people just aiming for spine. Because that used to be the meta. It used to be everybody shot at the spine. Yeah, Drippy, I have, over a year and a half ago during some live streams. We already did one of those recently, Game Time. We definitely might do some more in the future, though. Oh, I've done it many times, Landon. I have many, many videos using the worst guns to kill, like, good trophies. I've killed a couple great ones with really bad weapons. Like the 45 Colt, the 357, the 223, like... I've used a lot of the guns that are considered to be bad guns on stuff like Great Ones and Diamonds. Hey, Quad, it's going good, man. They need to add Bigfoot. That could be cool if they did it right. Wait, which one are you talking about, Toxicity? I'm trying to remember what you're thinking about. Trying to think about what you're talking about. What do you mean by spinning everything? I'm confused. How much cash do you have? 13.3 million at the moment. All from grinding Great Ones. Oh, spining everything. Got you. Okay, now I get what you meant. I was like, spinning everything. What do you mean spinning everything? I get what you're saying now. Spining everything. Yeah. I remember like when I started getting into the game and started doing content. Well, not when I started getting into the game, but whenever I started doing YouTube and I started learning more about the game, I started doing the like brain shots on Buffalo to get the full score, because back then brain shot was the best way to take down a buffalo. Like if you had a water buffalo diamond, you always went for the brain shot back then, but nowadays that's considered a bad shot. Nowadays you have to aim for the lungs. But back then the animal had to die within a certain amount of time or else you wouldn't get full score, and there wasn't really a gun that could double lung a buffalo and get full score. So you only had the option of spine or brain, and brain was easier to hit, so that's what a lot of people did. It was some interesting times in Call of the Wild. I only see 2 bucks here, so I'm not going to shoot them. That zone always has delayed respawns, I've noticed. I don't give anybody moderator unless they're a friend of mine, Blaze. moderators on the channel are friends of mine, people I can trust, and like moderators for other content creators. It's not something I can just give to anybody unless I actually know the person, right? Like, I gotta know the person, I gotta know their intentions, I gotta know if they're going to do a good job, because it's got a lot of power when you're a moderator, right? So I don't give it to just anybody. He's dodging, man. They're dodging. Where's the other one? Well, not gonna get him. Yes, Drippy, I already replied to you. I said yes. Done a few live streams. What is my favorite animal? My favorite animal is the red deer. My favorite animal to hunt is the whitetail. It's fine, Drippy. It's fine, man. Alright, I think it's time we bounce over to Rancho for the pronghorn hunting. Let's see. Rancho. There's Rancho. I'm interested to see how this is going to go. Main gun I use is the 308, Anthony. What is my biggest diamond red deer? Biggest diamond red deer would be 271.09, I believe. Let's see. Where are the pronghorn located, guys? I'm actually not familiar with the pronghorn on Rancho. What lakes can I expect to find them at? I already responded to you, Anthony. I'm not going to respond again. Either go back and listen for the answer or pay attention better. The middle lake has them. Bottom lakes. I don't think so, Bebop. I don't think they're really into doing like traps. I think they want to keep it like guns only. Yes, John, that would be a great one. Bottom three small lakes, starter lake. Okay. So like these three, bottom three small lakes. All right, well, we'll look around. I need to pick up some of my tents, though. I've got them placed for whitetail, which we're definitely not hunting whitetail on Rancho anymore. Those ones? Okay. Perfect. Okay, we got the blue tents on us. Actually, I need to grab the tripod as well, or else we're not going to be able to place tripods. Really hoping that the bobcats won't be a problem. I've heard from some people that the bobcats are a massive, massive problem. The home range is weird? Interesting. Well, I guess we'll find out. Guess we'll find out just how weird it is. Okay, those two tents can stay there. That tent is good for now. A couple tents there is okay. We got access to that lake, that lake. I should probably get a tent here. Can they be at this little lake right here? I don't know if they can. Well, we'll figure it out as we go, I guess. I'm expecting it to take them ages to get to the zone, as always. Yeah, it's really unfortunate, Samuel. I don't know why they keep doing this. There's no logical reason that something like a pronghorn would drink near a predator. Same for like with the mountain lions. Nothing in real life would be drinking next to a mountain lion. Like, it makes no sense that they design it that way. Makes absolutely no sense. What time do they drink? 17, Jake. The whitetail. I can't get away from them. They're tempting me. Oh, I can't. I can't avoid them. It gave me the shot. I had to do it. I know we're here for pronghorn, but that whitetail's just standing there. He's just begging for me to shoot him. What pack is the M1 Garand? The M1 Garand is in the Smoking Barrels weapon pack. How many great ones do I have? 26 of them currently, Redemption. Thank you, Harvey. I'm glad you enjoy the content. I don't know if we're going to do red deer today, Drawn. I'm kind of all red deered out after the grinds that we did a while back. I really would have to... They'd have to add something new to the Great One Red Deer for me to want to grind them again. I grinded so hard for so many months, and I need something else to grind for the Red Deer before I go back. No, Hugs, we didn't. Didn't get a diamond either. Hey now. No pronghorn yet. So you guys were saying they're down here as well. We'll kind of bounce between them and see what actually has some. Yeah, I hope so, Hugs. I hope so. Oh gosh, they destroyed my tent. They nuked my tent, man. Why'd they do it? Why does EW gotta ruin the tents? These beavers, man. These beavers are everywhere. Okay, nothing there. 3 small lakes. So yeah, these right here. But where would they most likely be? I feel like this lake's gotta have them. It's gotta have them. What's your preferred map for the red deer? Tiawaroa, Lindsay. What's my rarest red deer trophy? Probably my Big Rack super rare albino diamond. Or is it a piebald? No, it's a piebald. That's right. I've had so many red deer that I've shot that I'm forgetting things. It's a piebald diamond Big Rack. Although technically I think the albino super rare like 50-50 rack is rarer just because albino's more rare. So how long does it typically take the pronghorn to show up, guys? Do they take like their entire drink time to show up, or am I going to be waiting for maybe an in-game hour, or are they just never going to show up because of the bobcats? Love your content, such a great content creator. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate that. And no, fell to tree is the correct pronunciation and spelling. Love is fake. It is the correct pronunciation. Also, timber fallers are technically called timber fellers. It is the proper way to say it. A beaver has felled a tree. That is the correct way to say it. Believe it or not, I didn't know that for the longest time, but it is actually the proper way to say it. In-game hour or never? Yeah, sounds about right, Hugs. How do you find whitetail zones quickly on Layton? You can't, fishing. You can't. There's no quick way to find zones. The only way to find all your zones is to get out on foot during their drink time and search all the water. It's the only way. No, I'm not going to go to SRP. I want to see what the pronghorn are like here on Rancho. Because we haven't done any Rancho pronghorn hunting. Obviously, SRP is going to be easier because we've hunted it so many times. But I want to see what it's like here on Rancho. Bighorn? I'm not going to do it yet, Columbia. I got to figure out where they even are, right? Right now, we don't even have any zones for them. How many hours do I have on the hunter? 5,000. Well, I kind of know where they are now, Jake, because people have been telling me that there are these three here, they're over here, and that's so far like the main areas that we're going to check to start out with. I think we're going to bounce back and forth until we actually see some. Your iPad's at 5%? Unfortunate, dude. About 1720. Try the big lakes at the top. Big lakes at the top, eh? Oh, no, the bobcats are here. They're here to terrorize the pronghorn. Oh, no. Hey, Unlimited, how's it going? You didn't miss anything. We shot whitetail for a little bit over an hour. Didn't really get anything too crazy. Bro. I mean, we might as well kill some of them if they're here. Might as well smoke a few bobcats. You can get ducks at any time of day, Jordan. There really isn't like a specific time for ducks. It's kind of just whenever you run into them. Big lake's at the top. Top middle lake, 7 zones. So this one right here. I guess I could see that. Got muleys. Lots of mule deer, actually. But no pronghorn yet. Now that I think of it, we actually should be getting our night vision binoculars as well, because we very well could need them. Because today it's looking like they're not going to show up until it's dark. We'll go check this lake, though, since you said there is some there. I mean, that's a pretty good trophy drawn. I don't have a mellow coyote, so that's pretty cool, man. We don't really play Call of the Wild together too much, Drippy. We kind of are always doing our own things on Call of the Wild, and then we play other games together. Because a lot of my time on Call of the Wild is like grinding for stuff, and you can't really do a grind with 2 people. Not effectively, anyway. 2 Diamond Capercaillie, a Diamond Goldeneye, a Diamond Canada Goose. Also got a Troll Moose. That's wild, Zach. That's a crazy day. Very crazy day. Got your great one red tier this weekend, 3,094 kills, about 45 diamonds. Is that good? Sounds like most of my grinds, Logan. My first 2 red deer great one grinds were about 3,000 kills. Oh my gosh, there is pronghorn here. Holy. Hopefully we've got some trophy pronghorn here. That's a nice little 4. Got him. The first pronghorn of the day is down. Honestly, Rancho pronghorn are pretty cool. What is the best map in Call of the Wild? I mean, it's going to be subjective, but I think Tiahuaro was the best, personally. I recently posted a video of my top 3. If you want to see that, it'll go through my top 3 maps and then a couple honorable mentions, and I talk about why I like them. Think you might enjoy the video. $82.70. Nice start to the day. Good little pronghorn. So close to 100K, so insane. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Aiden. Yeah, we're incredibly close. We are ridiculously close to it. What are we even at right now? Oh my gosh, 98,487. It's insane, guys. That is just insane. That is insanity. Oh yeah, that could be a decent loadout, Drippy. I'm assuming the longbow is for like class 9 animals. The bobcats! No. Probably not gonna shoot it. Yeah, probably, Drawn. Most likely I will. Yeah, Kronk, I will be doing a stream during the 100K. Like, whenever we're about to hit 100K, I'm gonna go live. That way we can be live when we hit it. What is the strongest animal in the game? Are you talking about the one that can take the most damage? I would say it's probably either Cape Buffalo or Water Buffalo. They're both very tanky. Oh, I've spooked millions, Redemption. Literally millions. What is my favorite species to hunt? The whitetail deer, Danielle. Any other pronghorn here? Or are the bobcats going to be a big problem? I think the bobcats are going to be a huge problem here. Well, my guess, Samuels, they're probably just late to their zone. Most likely, they just have not shown up yet. Because in a lot of cases, animals take a little while to get to their zone. That's a pronghorn right there. Like I said, just late to the zone. I think it's really close. I think at least. I'm almost positive I heard it. It could have been my dog, but I feel like I heard the pronghorn. Hey, Blakester, how's it going? I don't really do too much multiplayer game time, and whenever I do, it's first come, first serve. The Codex is very broken, Duet. There's been issues with it for years, which is why I really don't go off of my Codex anymore. I kind of just keep track of all my grinds and stuff on the counters on stream and also on a notepad file on my PC. Because unfortunately, the Codex is very inaccurate. Like, my Codex says I have like 42 great ones, but I clearly have 26 great ones. That's because for a while, diamonds were counting as great ones, golds were counting as diamonds. They eventually fixed that bug, but not before it ruined a bunch of people's codexes. And currently, Great One Moose don't even count in the codex. So there's a lot of issues with the codex. It's not really a reliable way to tell how much of each thing you've killed. Moving this way, huh? Let's try to push it out of here. This area is way too brushy. This is a drink zone for them, though. Right there, wow. They must have been heading down to the water. Yeah, right here. Okay. Well, at least we have a zone found, finally. Looks like it's just solo males, though. But that is a max weight estimate one. Definitely want to try and find it if we can. Was hoping they would run around the lake, but it looks like they went this way. How many skill points do you get? Because I don't get them no more and I'm at level 41. Once you hit a certain level, you'll get them every other level, Quad. Alright, sorry guys. Let's figure out where this guy went. Had to real quickly talk to my wife about something, but we're back now. You know, I had a sneaking suspicion that this is how the pronghorn hunting would be. They get to their zones very late, and their zones are very brushy. Quite unfortunate. Hopefully some of the other lakes are a bit more clear. Because this is just too much brush, man. Too much brush. To the point where we haven't even seen these pronghorn. No clue, Walter. No clue. We typically get one in February if we're going off of previous years, but it's hard to say if it'll be the same this year. I'm hoping it will be. All right, let's just go down here. I know, Robbie, you didn't miss anything too crazy. We're just trying to figure out, like, where the pronghorn are. We didn't get anything good during the whitetail part of the stream, unfortunately. Gosh, these bobcats, man. They're everywhere. What is this? Bobcat, of course. Why wouldn't it be? We only get bobcats here. No pronghorn. Yeah, like half the lakes have too many bobcats. The other half are too brushy. I don't think the pronghorn are going to be that good here on Rancho. We'll continue giving it a shot, but... got a feeling that this is not going to be the map to go to for them. You know what? You don't even deserve to be picked up. You silly bobcat. No, Samuel, they didn't have the greater kudu. That was a mistake on their part. They didn't actually mean to put that on the list. From what they were seeing, it seems like it was something that had been talked about, and then they decided not to do it for one reason or another. Lots of muleys, but where's the pronghorn? We're gonna keep looking, Noah. We're gonna keep looking. Yeah, Bebop, I believe it is still supposed to release this month. I haven't heard any, like, changes to that plan. I'm excited for it whenever it releases. Maybe, Rev. It depends on how much time we have after we get done here. What is my rarest small animal trophy? Of all of the, like, smaller animals, I'd say my rarest is my super rare mallard duck. I have a diamond leucistic mallard. That's probably my rarest of the smaller animals. Hey, Clayger, how's it going, man? No limit. They didn't release any updated info yet. Hopefully soon, though. Hopefully soon. Y'all were saying there's pronghorn down here, but I'm not seeing them. Lake seems pretty empty. You have to purchase a subscription to a website that will allow you to use their music ads. The music that I use is from Epidemic Sound, and I pay a monthly membership. I think it's like 15 bucks a month for every platform you use. So, for example, like with one $15 a month subscription, I can do music on one YouTube channel, one TikTok, one Twitch, etc. And if I want to do like a second channel, then I would have to buy another subscription. which that's what I do, because I have it for my second channel as well, so it's like 30 bucks a month for me to play this music. But when you do the subscription to Epidemic Sound, you get to choose from literally like tens of thousands of different songs, so it's pretty good. No, I wasn't. Hey, ACRC, how's it going? No, ACRC, she doesn't. Did you go to college, University of Sports, starring YouTube, or did you... YouTube was the first thing I did do it. YouTube was the, first job I've ever had. Obviously, I've done, like, jobs here and there for, like, friends when I was growing up. And then for a couple years, I was just living off of the money that I had got from, like, relatives passing away, like inheritances. Because, unfortunately, my dad passed away when I was 16, and he had a bunch of, you know, like, insurance type of things, right? And so we were taken care of for all of my childhood, clear up until I was, I believe, 18 or 19. And then after that, I still had inheritance left over from one of my grandfathers, so I lived off of that for a while. And then the pandemic came around, and I had nothing to do. It was one of those situations where I was getting bored, stuck inside all day, couldn't really go anywhere. And so I decided to do YouTube. And then after a while, people started watching the videos I did, and it's history from there. Now we're where we at are now. English is tough. Now we're where we are now. That's what I meant to say. My gosh, I can't speak. As much as I can do it, ACRC. Pretty much every YouTube content creator has a time where their channel will start to kind of die off. It's just an inevitable thing for the most part, but I will do YouTube for as long as I can do it. Because I enjoy it. I really love it. I enjoy making content for you guys. It's been a dream of mine ever since I was a little kid. Ever since I was like 13 or 14, I wanted to do YouTube. Because I thought it would be so cool to be able to play video games and share my adventures with everybody. And, you know, have people to share everything I do with. So yeah, I'm going to do it as long as I can. Glad you're enjoying it, do it. Glad you're enjoying it. Not sure, Isaac. I don't really get any info on, like, maps ahead of time. Whatever I know, you guys will know too. I don't think they really have too many intentions of making, like, an open map. They seem to be leaning more towards, like, difficult maps, as we've seen with the last couple releases. Well, New England primarily. Ooh. Hey, we found them. And they're being spooked by... Yep, I can already tell. Pronghorn hunting is gonna suck. Because those freaking bobcats, man, they ruin everything. The bobcats ruin literally everything. Why is a pronghorn afraid of a bobcat anyway? Bobcats are so tiny compared to them. Feels bad. Why do the bobcats scare so many things? The only thing that should be scared of them is small game and birds. Only things that are small enough to be killed by a bobcat should be scared of a bobcat. Gotcha, Panda. Yeah, true, Johnny. I guess they are quite chunky bobcats compared to real life, so I guess that could make sense. Nice, Ethan. That's awesome, dude. Oh! I found the spider, guys. I found it. Mission accomplished. The spider is dead. We got him. We got him. Let's hope he doesn't have buddies. For real, like, they need to downsize the bob. Didn't they say it was going to be fixed, too? I am, like, 99% sure that after they released Rancho, and the bobcats were, like, so heavy, they said they were going to reduce the weight of them. And then they never did. So, I don't know if that's ever going to happen. A little bit of everything, Isaac. A little bit of everything. We're going for Pronghorn right now. We started the day off with Whitetail, and I think next we're going to go to whatever else is next on the poll. Looks like pheasants and bison are really close, so it's going to be one of those. If you guys haven't voted already, be sure to vote for either pheasants or bison. We've already done Whitetail and Pronghorn. In fact, I'm going to take the poll down and bring up a new poll. There we go. Let the votes fly. Oh, it's close. Oh, it's so close. Oh my gosh, the bison are bumping up. The pheasants are back. Oh my gosh, it's so close. Will it be pheasants or will it be Euro bison? We shall see shortly. Gosh, that is ridiculously close. Dude, it is bouncing back and forth. They are going back and forth. It'll be the Euro bison, Gavin. Because we still got to get that albino and melanistic. It's so close, guys. If you want a specific animal, either pheasants or Euro bison, to win, be sure to vote for the one that you want to see me hunt. And that's why I've got it as a poll legend, is because I don't care which one. I'd hunt either. Well, it's looking like bison. Yeah, it looks like we're going to do some Euro bison. Because these Pronghorn are not working out, man. Pronghorn on Rancho suck. They really need to rework the drink times. Because drinking at the same time as bobcats, not a great idea. They also should not be at the kind of like grassy areas up here. They should be in the more deserty areas on the left side. That'd make a lot more sense. Ooh, we need to go ahead and grab the 300. Too heavy. Anything here? Little female bison. Couple more females popping in. None of our males, though. Well, we might as well start out at one of these upper zones where we see them more. I'm sorry to hear that, ACRC. Definitely not an easy thing to go through, man. Definitely not fun. What would I like to see in Call of the Wild? I would like to see a lot of things, really. Non-typicals would be the biggest thing. I don't keep track of other creators, William, and it's rude to ask about other creators in somebody's live stream. Shot a piebald and a diamond whitetail on the same day. Nice, dude. That's awesome. Congrats. Ah, these bison are going to be rude, I see. Well, guess we're not going to start out with that zone. I was hoping we could just get a couple of them off the bat. Favorite Call of the Wild DLC, which one would you recommend? Favorite Call of the Wild DLC would have to be... If we're not counting maps, I would say the Tripod DLC and then the Tent DLC. Both those are like lifesavers. They're so good. Not seeing any males here yet. Yeah, no, that would be pretty rare, for sure. Awesome, IMB. That's awesome, dude. That is awesome. Glad to hear it, dude. Hope you've been having fun getting back into it. Go down, you tanky bison. I swear, bison are like the biggest tanks in the game. I might end up doing it, I might end up doing it. It definitely seems like something that could be fun. I don't know when we'll start it, though. Little level 2 down to start the day on the bison grind. Time at the next lake? We'll see, Rev. I hope so. That would be pretty sick, man. That'd be pretty sick. That's a 4. I mean, that's close to a diamond. It's a 4. Wow, those weren't good shots on the 2. That is a very common occurrence at this zone. I usually vitally hit one, and then the other one I'm not able to give vitals on. So I end up shooting it like 50 million times. What gun do I use to kill the bison? 300 Magnum. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is probably recover a couple more tents and set up on some other areas as well. I feel like we don't have enough locations that we're hunting them. It's causing the respawns to not be super consistent. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Johnny. I've had that happen a few times. I've had some where it actually entered the lung and didn't count as a lung hit. That other one, there's no saving him. He's gone, so... I think we'll just cut our losses with that one. But I want to remove a couple tents. As much as I like some of these goose setups, I feel like I've got too many tents dedicated to goose hunting. What is this one here for? What is this tent for? Was this a European rabbit tent? I think this one's just for European rabbits. I can move this. Oh. Yeah, this was a European rabbit tent, I think. Definitely is. Or maybe it's this lake right here. Oh, this used to be a good European bison spot, actually. I don't think it has them now, but this used to be a lake where you could find a lot of them. We got red deer and fallow deer together. Interesting. Yeah, I guess they don't go here anymore. You have one zone there? Ooh. Interesting, Johnny, because Pro XCK's guide didn't show them here. That's interesting to know that they're still here. I might have to move around it a little bit. I mean, we got fallow here regardless, which I would not have expected. That's kind of cool. A little bit of fallow deer action. Might as well shoot a fallow deer while we're looping around. This lake is pretty close to an outpost, though, so we can always use the outpost to get here. I think I'll still remove the tent. I try my best, dude. I try my best. I think I'll pass on that one, Zach. I think I'll pass. What do I think is the best map to find roe deer? Quattro Colinas is really good for roe deer. Definitely the best roe deer map. Alright, where are we going to put this? We got a herd over here. But they can be on this lake, and then they can also be along here. And I believe they can be along this entire river pretty much, so we got plenty of options. I kind of feel like we should check this. This has always been a good spot for me whenever I've hunted them in multiplayer. I've got 16 tents, Simon. 16 is the limit on all maps. Should stream rabbit hunting? Maybe one of these days we'll do a rabbit hunt. You don't really see a lot of people hunting rabbits, so that could be interesting. You've already been answered, Anthony. Read the chat. A lot of times people will answer the questions as well, besides me. Best rifle pack. Got the modern rifle pack and the smoking barrels. What would you recommend next? I would say either Weapon Pack 1 or the Assorted Sidearms Pack. Weapon Pack 1 has the 22 Virant, which is considered the best 22 caliber rifle in the game. And then there's also the Assorted Sidearms Pack, which has the 243 single shot, which can be a really good replacement for the 243 bolt, as it's much more lightweight. Definitely a lot of options there. It happens, Anthony. It happens. No worries, dude. Best map for mule deer? It's honestly pretty even across all the maps, man. Parquet is good for mule deer. Rancho is good for mule deer. Silver Ridge is good for mule deer. Really just comes down to which one you enjoy more. Ooh, yeah, that sounds rough, Sacred Toad. That does sound rough. Oh, there we go. Oh, we got a couple. Oh, we got 3 males. Let's go. Come on, show me your drink zone. Right there. That's a good zone. Look at all the males in this area. There's 4 males. I think I might have found where some of my respawns were going. Oh, man. We put this right here. Come on. I could totally place a tent there. Come on. Get my dog to stay right here. Now, will I be able to put a tent up here? I doubt it. There's so many males. Oh my gosh. Well, that should be 3 dead bison. Now we gotta figure out if we can use a tripod here at all. That tiny spot where we couldn't place our tent might be able to fit a tripod. Ow. How can I not place you here? Call the wild. Why? Explain how this doesn't work. Like, that looks fine. Why can't I? We already used the crossbow on a great one, Tua. I used one on a whitetail deer. I literally just can't place this anywhere. If only there was a way to get out to that island. Man, that sucks. We might have to move the tent closer. No worries, Tua. No worries, man. Well, let's move this. That 4 came back. Did I not pick it up? I didn't pick it up. I swear I clicked to pick it up. I guess I missed it. Alright, later, TTK. Appreciate you stopping by. Oh, I see what happened. It didn't grab it. Bro, YEW, yes, pretty much. Seems accurate. Just yes. Yes is the answer. Why, you say, Scarecrow? Why? Well, yes. Seems accurate. Let's try a tree stand. Can I get any spot to... Yeah, there's a few. I don't know if they're going to be in view of the zone, though. I mean, these would be okay if there wasn't trees in the way. This might be our best bet. I don't know. What does this look like? It's probably going to be awful. You know what? This can work. This can work. I just gotta move the tree stand down a little bit. Come on. Yes, this will 100% work. Beautiful. Perfect. I can't believe we made this work. No, it's not gone, Johnny. I still see it. It might be bugging out for you. But how you doing, Caitlin? Hope things have been going good. Hope you've been doing well. We need to go grab another tent after we pick these up. In fact, let's grab a tent first. That way I don't have to walk all the way back. I think Call of the Wild will go for at least another 4 or 5 years, ACRC. I mean, we look at the Hunter Classic and it's still going strong. Long after Call of the Wild came out. So to be honest, I think that even if we do get a new hunting game from Expansive Worlds at some point, I think Call of the Wild will still go well. I think it'll still continue going. She's very, very much aware, Valerie. Yeah, me too, Peyton. I really hope we do get non-tips at some point. A long time ago when they released True Racks, they said that they were going to do non-typicals as well. As of now, we haven't seen them, so... hopefully soon we'll get them. It is a very good game, Samuel. Very fun game. To be honest, I don't know how they managed to create like such a perfect combination of like realistic and arcade. Like, Call of the Wild is a game where it's got enough action to keep you entertained, but not so much action to where it's just like a shooting gallery like the mobile Deer Hunter games. Like, they've done a good job of getting that middle ground, right? Where it still has a lot of realistic aspects, but it's also a much more fast-paced hunting game. Keeps it fresh, keeps it interesting. And honestly, I think that's why I love it. Holy dead bison everywhere. This is beautiful. Drop that tent right there. We definitely killed more of them, I'd say. I don't think it'll ever replace it, do it? I think it'll grow in popularity, but it'll never replace it. Because they're very different. Way of the Hunter is a lot more on the realistic side of things. And not everybody wants to spend a ton of time just to find animals, right? You definitely spend a lot more time searching for animals in Way of the Hunter, though there's definitely ways that you can increase your chances of seeing lots of animals just by hunting specific areas, but it still has a lot more time that's put into the trophies. Alright, Lando, no worries, dude. So I guys had to reply to my wife's message. There we go. Think that one's gonna live, so we should probably put one more into it. There we go, we got it. Beautiful. Oh, that one's fleeing? And alarmed? How many of these can we vitally hit? Can we get them all? Another 4, dude. Yes, you love to see it. Okay, that one died. I think we've got it. I don't know. How do you get the love back for Call of the Wild? I would say, for me personally, whenever I start getting bored, I just do something I haven't done in a while. Like, recently I was starting to get a little bit bored of just grinding great ones. So we started hunting species that I never have hunted, really, like the European bison. And now I've got a newfound love for European bison hunting. Same with the pheasants on Quattro yesterday. We hunted them for the first time ever, and I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. On top of that, you can set goals for yourself that you want to try and complete. And if none of that works and you still want to try and get yourself back into Call of the Wild, making videos on it has helped me a lot as well. Like, knowing that I'm not just playing for myself and that I'm also playing for you guys, that is another thing that motivates me to play. And even back when I was just starting out and I only had like 5 viewers during my live streams, just knowing that there was 5 people that wanted to watch me play this game, it made me want to get on and play every day. That has always been a huge motivation for me. Okay, we got those. There should be 3 down over here now. So many bison on these 2 zones. Just crazy. You love to see it, man. What is my favorite brand of cheese? I don't know, man. I don't think I have a favorite brand of cheese. It's kind of just whatever's the best value. I've always been like... I've always been the type of person that looks for whatever's the best price. Most of the time, whenever I'm doing grocery shopping, I just look for the stuff that's the best value while also not tasting like trash. So it comes down to whatever's the best deal, really. Not sure, nice man. I'm assuming they're full price still. DLCs range from like $3 to $8. Yeah, definitely, Johnny. Most cheese is very similar. Most cheeses are very, very similar in taste. Although you can definitely taste when a cheese is like super cheap. There's definitely a difference between like a decent cheese and like a cheap cheese, like a store brand cheese. Like if you're at Walmart and you have like the great value cheese versus like a more name brand cheese, the name brand cheese is always going to taste better for the most part. Or at least have less of a weird consistency. Like there's some cheeses that just do not melt properly. That's usually how I tell if it's like a cheap cheese. One that's not made very well. If it doesn't melt properly over some nachos, then that's a red flag to me. That means that it's not a good quality cheese. Because even like your average cheeses, right? Like here in Oregon, one of the most prevalent cheese brands that we see pretty much everywhere across the entire state is the Tillamook cheese. It's a little bit more expensive than like the store brand cheeses, but it's not like, I guess, top tier fancy, but it's good cheese. Like it actually melts properly. It tastes good. And then you compare it to like the store brand cheeses, they may be a couple dollars cheaper, but they typically don't taste as good. And they typically don't melt properly either. What lakes are the best for bison? Pretty much the entire left half of the map is equally good for them, Burnt Bagel. I've got a couple lakes that are really good for me, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they'll be good for you. This lake is really good up here at Bondorf. I've just found out that this area is pretty good as well. This lake's decent, so is this one. This bottom left lake is really good. Those have been some of my better spots. We do have a male here. Beautiful. I know, right, J-Boys? I mean, somebody brought up in chat, like, what cheese do I eat? So I had to answer it. I had to give, like, a full answer, you know? I don't ever like giving a half answer, right? You ate 4 blocks of cheese these past 2 weeks? That sounds exactly like me. I put cheese on, like, everything. Like, I eat at least 1 or 2 things that have cheese on them every single day. Because cheese is just so good. It makes everything taste better. Whether it's nachos, quesadillas, burritos, sandwiches, burgers. Always put cheese on something. Pretty much every day. Breakfast sandwiches. Can't make a breakfast sandwich without the cheese, you know? It wouldn't be complete without the cheese. Oh, yeah, Johnny. I haven't seen that movie in so long. It has been so long since I've seen that. Or even heard the name, really. 2 level 3s? Oh, and a 2. Wow, they are not giving me a shot. There we go. Hit the female too, but I think we'll be fine. We already did the Great One grinding today. We started out with Whitetail. How are the bison burgers I had a few streams ago? Oh, that's right, Faded. I forgot to tell you guys. I forgot to update y'all on how I liked them. They were, They tasted the same as hamburger to me. It literally tasted almost identical. I was eating it, and the only thing that I noticed is that it's very, like, soft meat. Like, it crumbles quite a bit when you bite into it. It's not tough at all. That part about it I do really like. It's like a more, like, tender beef, pretty much. That's the best way I can describe it. A more tender beef that's easier to chew. And so I think overall I do like it. But I definitely wouldn't take it over, like, in terms of flavor, I wouldn't take it over, like, some good, like, Angus or Wagyu or something like that. Obviously, those taste better. But it was good. And I think at this point, with Wagyu being cheaper than Bison, I think I'd rather just have the American Wagyu. It's cheaper than the Bison, so might as well. Let's go over here. Yeah, Strife, it definitely is. It tastes very similar. Yeah, it wasn't worth chasing after it, Hunter. Too much time spent chasing down the trophies. Thank you, BKS. I'm glad you're enjoying. Welcome to the channel, dude. Welcome to the channel. No, I haven't had A5 Wagyu, Chandler. I've just had the American Wagyu that you can buy in the store for about the same price as the normal beef. But I absolutely love it. It is miles above any other beef I've ever had. And the fact that it's just getting cheaper, like, every month because there's more and more, like, ranchers in America that are actually raising Wagyu. It's amazing. I'm so happy that it's becoming a more widespread type of cattle to raise, right? Because it's so good. And I think a lot of times when people hear the words like Wagyu beef, they're thinking like super expensive, like $300 steaks. But nowadays, you can actually get Wagyu for very cheap. Virtually the same price as any other ground beef that you would buy. It's becoming a lot more widespread and cheaper, which is amazing. You'll love to see it. At least here in Oregon, I'm seeing a lot of places that are selling it. My favorite brand of potato. I don't have a favorite brand, man. Potatoes are potatoes. Now, obviously, there's different kinds of potatoes. But I like the majority of potatoes. They're all good. What's my favorite food? Probably pizza. Although recently I've been enjoying burgers more. Are you aggressively swimming? I think it's aggressively swimming and teleporting at me. No, we can't have that. Now it's unaggressively floating. Amazing. Unfortunate, it's gonna float. Hey, JJ, you didn't miss too much, man. We haven't really got any trophies, but we've just been kind of bouncing between a bunch of different animals. We started with Whitetail, shot probably just over 120 of those, and then we went on to some Pronghorn. Didn't have any luck finding them. We got a couple down, but not much. And now we're hunting some Bison. Today's been a mixed bag, kind of just bouncing between maps, seeing if we can find anything cool. Mixing it up a little, you know. Oh gosh, it's so tough to drive around here. Level 3. Nothing yet, Bebop. Nothing yet, man. Welcome back, though. We're not sure yet, Rev. We'll have to see. What the? Ma'am? Oh, they must not have rendered in yet. I guess I gotta check the baby monitor real quick, see if my daughter's still asleep. Yeah, looks like she's still asleep. My wife's out running some errands at the moment. Turning in, like, the cans and bottles at the bottle drop and stuff like that. I gotta watch the baby and make sure that she's not waking up. Dad things, you know. Wait, is that another male? But further over. How many times have I missed this one? No, sir. Do not aggressively stare at me. Another floater. $225. Not bad. Ah, another floater. We're gonna wait for that one. We'll get that later. I have a couple diamond scrub hairs, but I always just randomly found them do it. Scrub hair are one of those species where I've never grinded for them, but I found a couple diamonds just randomly running around in multiplayer and then coming across them. Probably not, Burnt Bagel. It's not really for me. I've got a lot of anxiety, and being on camera for an extended period of time just... It drives me crazy. It's always making me think about how I look and making me worry about it, you know? So I've just chosen not to do it. It's not for me. Think I hit the tree? No, we hit the bison. Sweet. Nice. We got at least 2 of them down there. Glad we added this zone to the rotation. These Euro bison have been quite a bit of fun. Really enjoying them. What do I think of Way of the Hunter? I think it's a pretty good game. We've just been waiting for more content for it, really. Since it is a relatively fresh game, it doesn't have a lot of updates done to it, so... Once this new map comes out, you guys will definitely see me playing on it. I'm hoping that there will be some early access for it. But we will have to see. We'll have to wait and see if there is. But if there is, you guys will definitely see it on the channel. Come on. Telling me that was vitals. No, still wasn't. One of them has to hit. If we just keep... Okay, there we go. I was gonna say if we just keep shooting, one of them is bound to hit, right? 4? Level 3? Level 2? Guess we're gonna target the 4. That's a 3 there. Let's reload first. Nice, Ethan. Sounds like a good time, man. Think we're good? Yep. Can I still do pheasants if Bison wins? I mean, we're doing Bison right now, Allison. We're doing Bison at the moment because Bison won. I don't think I'm gonna have enough stream time to do the pheasants as well. That's why I did the poll, was so that we could prioritize the things that you guys wanted to see the most. Because we're about to hit 4 o'clock. And I still got to get a YouTube short ready for 6 p.m. They definitely are, Johnny. I have definitely noticed that. Where are those bison at? Hirschfelden, Veronica. The left side of Hirschfelden is where you can find the European bison. It's a nice little level 4 right there. Will I be streaming tomorrow? Not tomorrow, but I will be streaming the day after. The only days I don't stream are Wednesday and, Wednesday and Saturday. I stream all the other days, though. And typically I'll do, like, a bonus stream on Saturday, kind of like late at night. But that's all dependent on if I finish the videos that I need to record that day. But sometimes we do get bonus streams. What's my favorite bison harvest? My favorite bison harvest is the level 4 piebald from the video a couple days ago. We got that live on stream the first day of the grind, and so far it's my best bison trophy. My favorite as well. Such a cool thing to get. Yeah, nice man, it has. Hirschfelden has changed a good bit. It's a much better map than it was before the updates. Oh, we need a main menu. Wednesdays is for me to record videos, do it. So what I do is I record 3 videos. That way I have videos ready for the next 3 days. That way I don't have to worry about recording and streaming on the same day. So I take Wednesday and Saturday to record. That way I can try to get like the daily videos. Recently I've not been able to do like super consistent daily videos as I've been busy with other stuff, but gonna try and get back in the groove of doing daily videos. But yeah, that's why I take Wednesday and Saturday off. Because they're at like the perfect increments to where I can get videos ready for the next few days. Okay, we got the other one. Nice, Captain. What type of tips, Hunter B? You gotta be more specific on like what you're wanting tips about, because there is so many different aspects to a Great One grind, and there's also a bunch of different species, and the tips are going to be different for every single species. They're going to be different dependent on the map, dependent on how you're hunting them. So what do you want tips on, like, more specifically? What am I hunting on now? We're currently on Hirschfelden, Jackson. We're going after some European bison. I don't think we vitally hit this other one at all. No, we definitely didn't. Alright, guys. Well, we're going to go ahead and jump off, but I appreciate everybody being here. We had quite a bit of fun, I'd say. Leighton Lakes with 270, where's the best place to look? Entire left half of the map has Whitetail for the Leighton Lakes Hunter B. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to hop off. This was a fun stream. Hunted a variety of different stuff. And unfortunately didn't get any trophies, but had a lot of fun as always. And I hope to see you guys in tonight's stream on probably Golf It. We're most likely going to do Golf It with Brobra and possibly Kill Clinton as well. And then maybe some Tarkov after. We will see. But thank you guys for being here, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!